Damn, dog. All right, number two, man. Oh, God, this is... Hope you guys ready for this one. Yeah, it's crazy. Number two is farting is against the law. Now, farting in public is not very classy, but getting in trouble with the law over it may be a little bit out of the motherfucking ordinary. Here's two stories and one entry for you. First, American cop was convicted for farting on a colleague's face. Yes, criminally charged for one simple fart. That's law enforcement at its best. Are you fucking kidding me? And then in Florida, a 13-year-old student was arrested for shutting down the computers in the class with a fart. Don't play around with gas. You know, be more relevant around motherfuckers. That's crazy, nigga. That's crazy. And the fucked up thing about it is before his little badass revealed one number, before revealing that he was gonna fart in the class, he was talking shit. You know? And so before going to number one, here's some honorable mentions. An 8-legged hostage, a noisy church, and a bad lover. 1. Arrested for opening a Christmas present too early. In South Carolina, a 12-year-old boy was arrested for unwrapping a Christmas present a day early. He was so excited to receive a Nintendo Game Boy that he just couldn't wait any longer. His grandmother threatened to call the police if he didn't hand it back immediately. A little frigidity, the kid gave it back, and but his fucking mother still fucking snitched and called the police, and he was brought to the station. His mother, 26-year-old, stupid, snitch-ass bitch, wanted to teach him a lesson by snitching on him, okay? Where she, you know, how can you teach some, it's the day for Christmas, bitch. The fuck are you teaching him? Oh, Shabba Ranks, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy on my soul. What are you teaching him? Like, honestly, what do you teach the fucking kid by Christmas Eve, sending him to jail? It's no valuable lesson. And then, like, all them ladies that be beating their kids on social media, I never thought in a million years. It's already embarrassing for the kids outside to hear you getting your ass whipped, but you're in the house, whooping them and whomping them. Then you talk about police brutality, and you beating your kids on social media. You motherfucking macaroni mouth motherfuckers. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Because you motherfuckers got everything misconstrued nowadays. And shit ain't cool, man. I see it too much. And if you're just tuning in, the real guy who sold crack cocaine to your mother, and I'm glad you're tuning in because I want to say I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Now moving on to local news, we have dozens of businesses shattered on Newberry Street. Excuse me. I know what I mean. I've been working, nigga. I'm hard. I'm going hard with it. But this is a growing evidence that shopping on Newberry Street is not nearly what it used to be. Okay, walking up and down Newberry Street, and you see a lot of clothes and for lease signs, you know, not the kind of trend that, you know, reserves itself. So, President of Bad Bay Associate, Meg Maynard Cohen says that she sees a economy downturn before, and including after September 11 a terror attack, the 2008 recession, but saying that the pandemic has dealt the retail a devastating blow, and it could be a year or two before a long time, like it recovers. So industry insiders agree, and shoppers, destinations, they rely on tourists and they're taking this hit very hard. So less student foot traffic is also hurting Newberry. So they're seeing the hardest hit of most of the people on that side of downtown. It's fucked up. When your niggas was balling, straight up. And now, some other shit that's going around. A teacher feels bullied after the state questioned school district that went remote despite the low COVID-19 rate. Okay, now a lot of parents was concerned about this, all right? Now, state education officials are questioning the leaders of several school districts over the decision to start school yearly remote despite the low cases transmissions in their communities. In response, the president of Massachusetts Arts Association says that the unions support those communities and schools and districts who open up remotely despite the low rate, saying that they were threatened by Governor Charlie Baker and State Education Commissioner Jeffrey Rowley. Jeffrey Rowley, the head of the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, seconded a letter to the district on September 18th. In the letter, Rowley reiterates his department guides that ties the recommendations approaches to reopen to the state weekly map, indicating the rates of positive COVID-19 testing in the community. Every Wednesday, even cities and towns and are categorized according to colors and code systems, but the average number in the daily new cases are 100,000 residents, grays and greens, and so many. Okay, and deceased has included guides saying the communities and those reopened in person instructed at least one part-time, meaning that so basically Governor Baker is bullying these motherfuckers into opening up the schools, which is kind of fucked up. And he basically shouldn't, and now the teachers are speaking out about this and they feel bullied. But I think now is fucking too late of a time to even speak up on feeling bullied. Because you know why? The kids are in school. And now they're saying on the news that kids are catching it and they're bringing it home to their fucking parents. Like, deadbeat niggas ain't gotta worry because you don't see your kids, so you'll never have to worry about your kids bringing home COVID. Now, on the other news, Somerville police find a missing woman with histories of dementia. Police has found this woman in Somerville who went missing early Monday, just before 9:45 p.m. Monday. The Somerville Police Department reported that this 84-year-old elder Anglisa, who has a history of dementia, has been safely located. Shit get real. Massachusetts man is killed in a New Hampshire rock climbing accident, officials saying. A Massachusetts man is found dead rock climbing in a rock climbing accident in New Hampshire, according to the New Hampshire Fish and Game Department. Just 4 p.m. Sunday, Fish and Game conversation rose with officers when they were notified that the climber at Cannon Cliff and Franconia Notch State Park has falling after a large rock became dislodged and cut his climb rope. So several 911s calling regarding the incidents were made from Moby Grape climbing route. The officers and the members of the Pemi Valley search and rescue team in search of the base of the cliff, while a member of the climbers party and 2 other climbers descended, the route where the climber had fallen. So about 5:30 p.m., climbers who were rappelling down the cliff found the body of the fallen climber, 34-year-old Benjamin Kessel of Somerville, and determined that he was dead. Officers then decided to recover Kessel's body Monday morning as they worked to get the search party back to the top of the cliff before dark. So on Monday, members of the Mountain Research Services were called into the conversation. Officers in the Pemi Valley team and the recovery efforts for Kessie's body was brought back to the top of the cliff by like 10:30 a.m. and then carried down to Canyon's Mountain Tramp parking lot, arriving at the base about 12:30 p.m. Now, the rescue was determined that the rock was approximately the size of a refrigerator and had dislodged as Kelsey approached from it below. The large rock then slid over the climbing rope, cutting the rope and knocking Kelsey approximately 150 feet down the cliff and into a small spruce tree. So rest in peace to you, brother, on that. And our condolences go out to his family. Okay, and Patriots owner Robert Kraft will likely have soliciting charges dropped, since he's the greatest motherfucking man alive. Florida prosecutors said Monday that they won't appeal a court decision blocking videos that allegedly shows New England Patriots owner Rob Kraft paying for a massage parlor sex, making it likely the charges against him will be dropped. And the state challenged the decision in the Florida Supreme Court and lost it, so it could have broader negative impacts on future law enforcement investigations beyond the Kraft case. So the Florida Attorney General's office said that last month the Florida District Court appeal found that Jupiter police violated the rights of Robert Kraft and others when they secretly installed video cameras inside the rooms at the Orchard Asian Day Spa in the early 2019. So the courts then blocked use of the video footage at trial. So based on the analyst, the decision was made not to seek further, the scrutiny or reviews, basically. So authorities generally spoke out. Her name is Kylie Mason, and she said in an email to the Associated Press that the state decision means the charge against Kraft and about 20 other men will likely be dismissed. So the recordings, which has not been made public, are the only known potential evidence that, the men paid for sex. Felony charges against the Orchard of Asian Spa owners and employees might proceed as there is other evidence against them, such as financial records. So Kraft attorneys declined comments on the decision, but filed a motion Monday asking that the records be destroyed so they can never be released to the public. And he got money, he can get that shit done. So they said Kraft might be willing to pay the state costs if anyone challenged of destruction orders. So only by ordering the state to destroy the videos and to comply with measures securing them can cost the court guards against the payable risk of further leaks and misuse of corresponding and vindicate the constitutional principles and rights that and state that the case